All right, so this is a review on the album, and this is a throwback as well. This is album by Ace Hood. It's called Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This was released back in 2011. Really? Right. But anyway, the artwork is of him. He's just he's looking vexed, but not vexed, but you know that vibe was like, listen, I put in the blood, sweat, and tears for this, so you best, like this shit. That's the vibe I'm getting. Get me? And he kind of wedging it, like, get me? I get it. Like when you're when I say wedge, he's athletic. Get me? Your health is your wealth, and that's to make sure. Even if you do eat junk, which I don't recommend, but that's me being hypocritical here because I eat junk here and there. I'm trying to stop, and I will stop. You know what I mean? It's a slow progress, not slow process. It's a process. It's like, get me? Bear with me. Yeah, because I like to practice what I preach, and I don't want to be like, oh, stop eating junk, but then I'm eating junk, huh? But I can say, make sure you get on the health and fitness game because that's exactly what I'm doing. I am working out on a regular basis now, again, properly this time, trying to be as consistent as possible. But um, but yeah, let's just get into this album. So there is basically 12 tracks. So there is King of the Streets featuring T Pain, then Go and Get It, and then there's Everything featuring Yo Gotti, then there's Hustle Hard, then there's Body to Body featuring Chris Brown, then there's Memory Lane featuring Kevin Costner, then there's Letter to My Exes, then there's Beautiful featuring Kevin Costner again, then there is Lord Knows, then there's Bitter World, then Spoke to My Mama, then there is Hustle Hard, remix featuring Rick Ross and Lil Wayne. Now, what I got from this album was motivation. It gave me enough energy and motivation to just like I'm gonna be as real as possible with you, yeah. The funny thing is, yeah, this was imagine listening to this like a decade later, like literally, yeah, you could say a decade later because it's 2011 now, it's 2021, and it's like there's some albums that don't age well, and some albums that do. I don't remember listening to this album when it came out. I could be completely real with you, but I can tell you that maybe the majority of these tracks have that energy feel to it. Do you see what I mean? It gets you pumping. It keeps you got. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I first thought Hustle Hard was my favorite track. Yeah, from Ace Hood overall. Like overall, I thought that was my favorite. It possibly still is, but Lord knows. And if you understand the content of that actual track, Lord knows. Then there's the Body to Body, which initially I thought it was um Pretty Ricky because there's this mixtape and I don't know it had Chris Brown in it as well, but I thought it was Pretty Ricky's song, but Ace Hood. Do you see what I mean? It's on his album and he is rapping on it, so you know. But then I do like the song Everything, but I also like Go and Get It. The thing with Everything as well, yeah, when I heard it, I didn't really look at the features, but initially I thought, raw, you got Jeezy on this as well. Like it would make sense because Jeezy was around that time too, and so it's like, oh, raw, so you got Jeezy on there, and they're both on the same label per se. You know what I mean? Like both sort of with Def Jam, so it's like, yeah, don't be distracted by that car or most whatever it is. You know what I mean? Um, they're just getting happy about their thing, innit? I'm saying that. I'm saying that, but I want to wake up in a new Bugatti. Do you get it? Do you get it? So it's actually distracting me. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we're gonna keep on rolling. We're gonna keep on rolling. Alright? But yeah, so there is a mix of type of songs, but the majority of the songs do have that motivational feel. It gives that energy. Like you can put most of these tracks. If you got a workout playlist, you can put the majority of these tracks on that playlist. Yeah, and it will get you energized. Normally for my playlist, my workout playlist, I like putting on like grime because there's more the energy and all that stuff there. But I do like some hip hop in there as well, and it's this type of feel that I like. Obviously, Body to Body is more. like R&B type of feel. So if you got a sex playlist or chill playlist, you can put that there. But other than that, I mean, I'm gonna give this album a 10 out of 10. Yeah, because it's not that easy to create something like this. It's not easy. And Ace Hood, I believe, is underrated. Yeah. Also, as usual, take one song if it's in context or out of context, it is what it is. And that's just the title itself, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It's like, in fact, there's one particular bar he said, I think it's in King of the Streets. What was it that one? I can't remember, but he said something like, um, if money is the root of all evil, like the bar was hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it made make you feel like, "Right, okay." He said something like, if money is the root of all evil, then I'm the devil or something like that. Not the devil, something like that. I still believe that bar is hard. I'm not saying that it's good that it's according to the devil or referring to the devil and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's hard because of that. I'm just saying it's the mindset. Do you see what I mean? In terms of, because if you look at it, that's what we've been told. Well, I say we, but most people, especially those in poverty, have been told that money is the root of all evil. But when you deep it, how can money be the root of all evil when you need money? So it's like saying you need evil to be able to live in Western society. You make it make sense. But in order for you to get that money, you still need to put in blood, sweat, and tears. Especially if you're going to get sustainable income. Especially if you're going to get sustainable income, you need to put in the blood, sweat, and tears. You need to have a mindset where your mind and your mental health is actually strong, because you will come across certain obstacles that could either break you or make you. You would rather it make you and give you a breakthrough than to actually break you. Do you understand? So to learn all of that, click the link in the description box below, which says become a member of the Thealkebulantrust. You get access to online courses such as, healthcare, because in that course there, that's where you can learn all of that information right there. All right, so basically, like I said, the link to the album is in the description box below. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend that you go listen to this, especially if you need motivation. Yeah, if you need motivation, listen to this album. Listen to this album. It will get you up. Like, let me give you an example, right? When I listened to this album, I want to say I was having a lazy day, because I wasn't really having a lazy day per se, but I wasn't as productive as I usually have been of late. So I thought, alright, let me listen to this album, and do you know what I mean? And then yeah, and then straight away after I finished listening to the album, I was like, alright, boom. Let me do this, let me do that, because I know if I do this will get out of the way, then I'm going to do this and that. I was just motivated, like, to take action, to be more productive. It's amazing. It is amazing. Like, it's amazing. But anyway, the link to the album is in the description box below. But any other suggestions, anything you want to react to or do a review of next, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know. The video you suggest might just be next.